Have you ever seen an animal that looks like it's wearing a suit of armor? If you have, you might have met the incredible armadillo. These creatures are truly one of nature's most unique designs, walking around with their very own protective shield. They are mammals just like us, but they have a special feature that sets them apart from almost every other mammal on the planet. This amazing covering is a shell made of bony plates that grow from their skin. It's kind of like they have a built-in coat of armor, which is why people often call them little tanks. This shell is their primary defense against anything that might see them as a tasty snack. The armadillo's shell is a masterpiece of natural engineering. It's not one solid piece, but is made up of bands of bony plates called scutes, which are covered by a layer of tough keratin, the same stuff our fingernails are made of. These bands are connected by flexible skin, which allows the armadillo to move around with surprising agility. Depending on the species, the number of bands can vary. For example, the famous 9-banded armadillo, which is the most common one you might see in the southern United States, typically has 9 of these flexible bands around its middle. This built-in armor protects them from the sharp teeth and claws of predators, like coyotes and bobcats. When an armadillo feels threatened, its first instinct isn't always to fight. Instead, it often relies on its amazing shell for protection. Some species, like the 3-banded armadillo, have a truly spectacular defense mechanism. They can roll themselves up into a tight, almost perfect ball. This maneuver tucks their soft belly and vulnerable head and legs safely inside their hard, armored exterior, leaving a predator with nothing but a tough, bony sphere to deal with. Most predators find this ball impossible to bite or break open, so they usually give up and look for an easier meal somewhere else. While the 3-banded armadillo is famous for its ball curling trick, not all armadillos can do this. The more common 9-banded armadillo, for instance, can't fully enclose itself. When it gets startled, it has a different strategy. It leaps straight up into the air. This surprising jump can be up to 3 or 4 feet high, and it's meant to startle a potential predator, giving the armadillo a split second to escape. After the jump, it will quickly scurry away into the nearest thick brush or dive into one of its burrows. It's a quick and effective way to say, "You can't catch me." Armadillos are not just armored wonders, they are also expert excavators. If you look at their feet, you'll see they are equipped with powerful legs and long, sharp claws. These aren't just for show, they are perfect tools for digging. Armadillos spend a significant portion of their lives digging in the dirt, and they are incredibly good at it. Their strong claws can tear through soil, clay, and tangled roots with amazing efficiency. An armadillo can dig a new burrow surprisingly fast, disappearing underground in just a few minutes if it needs to escape danger or simply find a safe place to rest for the day. So why do armadillos dig so much? They dig for 2 main reasons: to find food and to create shelter. Their homes, called burrows, are extensive underground tunnels that can be up to 25 feet long. These burrows provide a safe and cozy place to sleep during the day, as armadillos are mostly nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. A single armadillo might maintain several burrows within its territory, using different ones on different nights. These underground homes protect them from predators and also help them stay cool in the summer heat and warm during the colder months. These amazing animals are found all across the Americas, from the southern United States all the way down to Argentina. They are highly adaptable and can live in a wide variety of habitats. You can find them in lush rainforests, open grasslands, and even dry scrublands. As long as the soil is loose enough for them to dig their burrows and search for food, an armadillo can probably make a home there. The 9-banded armadillo has been particularly successful, gradually expanding its range northward into the United States over the last century. The digging behavior of armadillos plays a crucial role in their survival. As they dig for food, they use their excellent sense of smell to locate insects, grubs, and worms hidden beneath the soil. You can often see the evidence of an armadillo's nightly foraging, small cone-shaped holes dotting the ground where it has been sniffing and digging for its dinner. While this digging can sometimes be a nuisance in people's yards and gardens, it's simply the armadillo's natural way of life, and how it finds the sustenance it needs to survive and thrive in its environment. When it comes to diet, armadillos are not picky eaters at all. They are omnivores, which means they eat both plants and animals, but their favorite meals consist of insects. They are fantastic pest controllers, gobbling up ants, termites, beetles, and larvae. Using their long, sticky tongues, they can slurp up insects from deep within the ground. Besides insects, they might also eat small reptiles, amphibians, and even bird eggs if they find them. On occasion, they will supplement their diet with fruits and other plant matter, making them very resourceful foragers in their habitats. One of the most surprising facts about armadillos is their relationship with water. You might not expect a heavy, armored animal to be a good swimmer, but armadillos are actually quite skilled in the water. They have a clever trick. They can gulp air and inflate their stomach and intestines, which makes them much more buoyant. This allows them to float and paddle across small rivers and ponds with ease. For shorter distances, like crossing a narrow creek, they might choose another method. They can hold their breath for up to 6 minutes and simply walk or run along the bottom. Armadillos are generally solitary creatures. They prefer to live and forage alone, only coming together during the breeding season to find a mate. You will rarely see a group of armadillos traveling together. Each one has its own home range where it searches for food and maintains its burrows. This solitary lifestyle means they don't have to compete with others for food resources. They are quiet animals, spending their active hours at night sniffing the ground, digging for grubs, and minding their own business in the quiet darkness of the forest or grassland. Another fascinating aspect of armadillo life is how they have babies. The 9-banded armadillo has a very special reproductive strategy. The female almost always gives birth to 4 identical quadruplets. This happens because a single fertilized egg splits into 4 separate embryos, meaning all 4 babies are genetically identical clones of each other. These young armadillos are born with soft, leathery skin that hardens into their bony armor as they grow. They stay with their mother for a few months, learning how to forage for food before venturing out to start their own solitary lives. Despite their incredible armor and clever survival skills, armadillos face several threats in the modern world. One of the biggest dangers they encounter is habitat loss. As forests are cleared and grasslands are developed for farms, cities, and roads, armadillos are losing the spaces they need to live and find food. Their burrows can be destroyed by construction and farming equipment, leaving them homeless and vulnerable. This forces them to move into new areas, often bringing them into closer contact with humans, which can lead to other problems. Roads pose a significant threat to these slow-moving animals. Because armadillos are most active at night, they often try to cross roads in the dark, where they are difficult for drivers to see. Their instinct to jump straight up when startled is particularly dangerous near traffic. This behavior, which is effective against a natural predator, can cause them to leap directly into the underside of a passing car or truck. Sadly, many armadillos are killed on highways every year, which is why they are a common sight on roadsides in the southern United States. While armadillos are not currently endangered as a whole, some species are in trouble. The giant armadillo and the Brazilian 3-banded armadillo are listed as vulnerable due to overhunting and severe habitat destruction in South America. Protecting these unique creatures means we need to protect their homes. Conservation efforts focus on preserving large areas of forest and grassland, creating wildlife corridors that allow animals to move safely between habitats, and educating the public about the importance of these fascinating animals in their local ecosystems. By learning more about armadillos, we can better appreciate their place in the natural world. These little armored tanks are more than just a curiosity. They are an important part of the environment. They help control insect populations, and their digging aerates the soil, which is beneficial for plant growth. By being mindful of wildlife when we drive at night and supporting efforts to protect natural lands, we can help ensure that these incredible ancient mammals continue to roam the Americas for many, many years to come. They are a true testament to nature's creativity.